Welcome everybody. I'm going to talk a little bit about ETD and how it plays a huge role with mental health and how it plays a huge role with the way you think, the way you act, and the way you perform. And I came to a spot here where there's a river flowing, and I hope this doesn't come off as corny and more as inspirational, but the river is very, very significant to the fact that I came here to do a video about how your mental standing is when it comes to eustachian tube dysfunction, because honestly, I just want to say that there's not a lot of understanding when it comes to the mental side of things and how it impacts how you feel, and along with how you feel mentally and how you think, you're also dealing with a lot of symptoms related to issues with the auditory system, the middle ear, and problems with the inner ear. And so as you can see here, let me see if I can get a good there's a good amount of body of water here. It's free flowing water, and I always relate, let me see if I can, there's a lot of, let me get up here, there we go, let me zoom out just a little. You can see the body of water here, very soothing sounds. I hope you can hear me okay. I actually didn't bring a microphone. Yeah, kind of a silly thing to do when you're traveling and you're trying to, and you think you're gonna do videos and you realize you need one. But free flowing water here, there we go, I got a good shot there. And this is kind of why I brought you all here today, here in Europe, doing a little traveling. And I just want to talk about how important it is to feel like a river, to feel like this river or any river. Free flowing water, not being disturbed by any of the outside, but flowing freely in the pace of your own and going with nature, going with the way you're supposed to go, how you're designed to go. If some of you are faith believers in faith, have a belief in anything that gets you up in the morning, that helps you feel inspired, you really need to access it if you can. For me, I'm a really firm and strong believer in God, and I do believe that there is a higher power, but that's not all there is. I have to also take the extra step forward. You have to put the first foot out, second foot, first foot, second foot, and you have to keep going, because this thing is not going to be easy on you. I really wish it was a condition that was as simple as maybe a minor headache and then it goes away, but unfortunately it's one of those things. You can hear the church bells going as we speak here. Take a look. If that's not a coincidence, I don't know what else is. I'm not a local here, so I don't know when this thing goes off, when the bell rings, but I do know that it's very powerful. It's a really good sized community around here in the village, and so there's a lot of people here that attend this church. But right now the church is not in session, but you still can hear the chime, the bells ringing. But this is just really a nice peaceful body of land here that I wanted to show all of you. You can see the river here. You might hear some background noise, the plane is going over me, but the more so, the point I wanted to make is really, when it comes to this condition, it's really all just about how you perceive it. I really was at a state of just the hope was starting to drain out. The hope in how I would be in the next 10 minutes to 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You start to, the reason why it gets so exhausting is that you start to basically start plotting every little step away, even if it's just a minor step. So like basically, try to see if I can get away from a little bit of some noise here so you can hear me. But this thing is so deteriorating to the mind, because every step of the way you're plotting and trying to figure out how you're going to feel in the next 5 minutes, how you're going to feel in the next 10 minutes. And so each and every time you're trying to find a way to heal yourself, and it's just exhausting to the mind, because you are anticipating every click sound, every swishing sound, every disgruntled moment you feel, every little thing you try to anticipate. But the river never does. The river never does. The river never tries to anticipate anything. It just flows. And here's a better shot here if I can, right here. There's a better shot of the river. I wish I could go right to it, but there's a little barrier right here. The more you identify with nature and the more you identify with the simplicity the simple things of life, the more you'll start to figure out how this thing works. And it's just one of those things that I really want to share this opportunity with all of you, because I've been there, and it's very discerning. It's very hurtful. It's hard when you have to disappoint others that don't understand completely what you're going through, and even more so when you go to talk to a professional. They don't bring it up. They don't even acknowledge mental health. They don't acknowledge the weighing in on the mind that it does. It does such a really unique, very sophisticated impact to the mind that it's hard to scale. It's hard to like plot and figure out. It's hard to grasp what it's going to do to you next. I've heard it all. I've heard all the comments from all of you. I've heard all the cries for help, all the calls that you've needed, all of it. I've heard all of it. And to tell me that it's just because you have an ear condition as to why you feel that way, I don't think so. It's deeper than just the discomfort of the ear. It's deeper. It goes into the spirit. Not only the spirit, it goes deeper than the spirit. It goes to the molecules of the body, and it starts to deteriorate you from the inside out. And this is what's not really talked about. And if we could just all take time to watch this video and help others that you've seen that have gone through this. Some of you might not understand it. Some of you are family members and you're not understanding why your family member is going through this. You don't understand. You say, well, just put some eardrops in there, get some nasal spray. It's a little deeper than that. So folks, I hear your words, I hear your cries. Others will soon hear your words and hear your cries. It's only a matter of time that you'll get through this. Remember, think of the river. It's free flowing. It doesn't get disrupted by the outside noise or the outside environment. It flows freely, and that's what you all need to do. If you can give yourself a little time, have a little faith, have a little belief, flow freely in the spirit of your body, you will soon too find that healing. I hope this video was very helpful for you. If it was, please take time to subscribe to the channel. I try to bring content as often as possible. But in the meantime, I'm not in the Jaye Wellness Studio, but I'm bringing you this video, and I hope to see you all soon in the next one. Take care, everybody. Talk to you soon. Whoa, look at that. I didn't know that they came out here.